Hey, what's up everybody? It's me, Home Cook Hero, back with a new video for y'all. And y'all, today I am showing you how to make the easiest, juiciest meatballs ever, y'all. I seared them on all sides so they got nice and crusty and nice and brown. And then y'all, I just ate them. They're the perfect appetizer, y'all. So if you're into it, let's go. Alright, y'all, so first we're going to just slice up this yellow and red pepper. It doesn't really matter what color you use. I just want it to be a little different, and you know what's more different than yellow and red pepper. Anyway, y'all, one of the things for this recipe is maximum moisture and maximum flavor. So you're going to see me add in different ingredients to basically make these meatballs as moist as possible and as flavorful as possible. So yes, one single red pepper and one single yellow pepper. Dice them up really finely. Then after that, you see me just chopping up a couple of green onions, and that just gives it a little bit of bite, a little bit more like that oniony flavor. And yeah, you definitely want that up in there. So yeah, y'all, I'm just adding it to my ground beef. The ground beef looks a little old, but that's just because, you know, when air hits the ground beef, it just kind of like changes color a little bit. But yeah, y'all, don't worry about that. So now I'm going in with some breadcrumbs. The breadcrumbs definitely help hold the meatballs together. It's nothing that I hate more than just some meatballs that basically fall all apart and just like, you know, you should have just made spaghetti with it basically because the stuff is just falling all apart. But y'all, we don't want that, so we're adding the breadcrumbs in there. Then I'm just going in with some of my seasonings, some of my Cajun seasoning, a little bit of salt and pepper. And y'all always say Cajun seasoning is really just like my all-purpose seasoning. Y'all see me make it in or put it in all different types of dishes I make. I mean, I just use it all the time anyway. So Cajun, all purpose, it doesn't really matter. But yeah, y'all, after that, I'm going in with some eggs, 2 eggs for this amount of ground beef. This was about a pound and a half of ground beef. And yeah, I'm just mixing everything up together to make sure that it's all thoroughly combined. And yeah, y'all, so with this mixture right here, I really wanted to mix it up thoroughly because I want to make sure the peppers are all thoroughly combined, as well as the green onions are all thoroughly combined. And look at how like spongy and how springy that mixture looks, y'all. That is what we are going for. That is the perfect way to tell if your mixture is gonna, if it's gonna come out perfectly, if the meatballs are gonna come out perfectly. If you press into the mixture and it kind of like springs back a little bit, you know you are good. But if you press in there and then it just stays in there, you know that you need to add some more moisture and some more breadcrumbs and all of that to it, y'all. The breadcrumbs definitely make it less dense and less tough. And heavy cream or the half and half or milk or whatever you want to use, make sure that it stays nice and moist. And of course, all those seasonings, make sure that it stays nice and flavorful. So I'm just adding them all to the pan, y'all, with some olive oil going, and I cook them on both sides for about 2 to 3 minutes, maybe about 3 minutes actually, about 3 minutes for each side. And I had the pan on like medium high to high heat, because you want to make sure that you get a good sear and some good color development on the outside. And you also want to make sure that you are cooking the meat thoroughly through, because we don't want, you know, we don't really want any pink in these meatballs. We really don't want that. We want the meatballs to be cooked all the way through. So yeah, y'all, I took the meatballs off the skillet and let them sit for a couple of seconds. It doesn't really matter. And after that, y'all, I'm just plating everything up. I add some extra green onions on the top just for like presentation purposes, and just because I like that little bit of extra crunch and that little bit of extra onion kind of bite whenever I bite into these meatballs. But yeah, just, you know, give y'all a little close up to let y'all know how everything is looking. And you see the red and the yellow peppers are kind of like peeking out here and there throughout the meatballs, and that's what you want. That lets you know that you mix everything up thoroughly and the seasonings are all incorporated, and you know that you hit a home run with these meatballs, and you know that these meatballs are going to be what you really want. And if you have people over, if you're serving these for like appetizers on like a game day or like some type of like special event with the family over or with a large crowd, you know that these meatballs are going to be cooked to a perfection and going to be seasoned to a perfection. Look at that, y'all. Look at just how juicy these meatballs look. And look, they are not falling apart. Look at that. I'm moving them all over the place. I guess I don't even know how to use a fork. Apparently, I don't know how to use a fork. But look at that, y'all. They are staying all together. And look at the yellow and the red pepper and the green onion all throughout there, y'all. These meatballs came out so perfectly, y'all. I really think I outdid myself this time. These things were so good, and I'm just eating them. I'm eating them. I off camera when I start recording this show, I was just tearing these meatballs up. I promise y'all. But yeah, y'all, that's all I have for y'all today. I really hope you enjoyed the recipe. If you did, let me know that in the comments below. You can like this video, and you can even subscribe to the channel, y'all, for more videos uploaded weekly, just like this one. So y'all, with that said, I will see y'all in the next video. Fork down. Later.